Okay, there's something really strange about the story of this game. I want to see if I can explore now. Basically, according to the manual, you, so this guy, I, are living in the jungle with Mimi and Baby. So these are the two monkeys. And then Gon Gon, who will be this other male monkey, comes with his horde of gorillas and steals all your bananas. This ends up being like the reason why you run away from him, basically. You run away from the hordes of gorillas who have come from the distant lands. They've come from distant lands to your island to steal your bananas. And you run away. And in running away, you get so tired that you fall asleep. And in your sleep you have a dream where the Grand Monkey, who I suppose is some sort of a monkey god, tells you that there is this place called Banana Island, which is a banana paradise. And you can reach it by climbing in this plastic ball and going up some levels. And that's what you do. So I suppose what I find interesting about this is the figure of Gon Gon, this guy here, is such an unfleshed out character. Like all of them, of course, but he seems to only serve the purpose of representing the threat that caused Ai to run away and then fall asleep. Like, he's not really a villain. He's not the villain of the game. This is the only sort of cutscene in the whole game where you see him. So his role in the game is simply as an excuse for Ai to discover that there is a better place than where he is at the moment. The way he discovers that, I suppose, is because the gorillas steal his bananas. So he's left without any bananas. And I suppose, there's not that much info in the story, but then you go up and you reach this heaven full of bananas. And then it's as if, even in this little sort of movie here, you climb into this house full of bananas, which is, it gets built in front of your eyes. And you prevent Gon Gon from accessing this place. But this doesn't stop Gon Gon at all. In fact, Gon Gon just slams the door in and makes the castle fall apart. But you laugh about this. It's not threatening. Gon Gon destroying the temple is not threatening. In fact, it almost seems as if it's a victory for Ai, Mimi, and Baby. As if it's a victory of theirs. That they've been able to play this prank on Gon Gon. So there's no problem. There's no problem with, because it wasn't a palace to begin with, right? It's just a bunch of bananas. The walls of the palace are the treasure hidden within the palace, or something like that. So yeah, here we have it. The bananas even break the fourth wall somehow. I don't know, there's something strange about all this, I think. You see, they are laughing. The baby is in the middle, and the two adults are flanking the baby at either side. Very symmetrical. So, doesn't it seem as if Gon Gon basically destroys the temple because he has not gained access, he's not given access to it? In a similar way as to why maybe Gon Gon and his hordes of gorillas entered the island without having been given access to it. So what we are seeing here in the final cutscene is maybe like a replay of the reason why this whole adventure happened in the first place, but now it's a farce, right? First it's a tragedy, and now we're seeing it in this sort of joke way, where Gon Gon comes in to steal their bananas, destroys the palace that was protecting them, like the island, but then it doesn't really matter. They're laughing about it. I suppose they're laughing about it because they have the bananas anyway. Like, there's nothing Gon Gon can do now to steal the bananas. It's almost as if now the bananas can't be stolen because they've become infinite, in a sense. I suppose this is a banana paradise, so there's no way Gon Gon could steal the bananas. That's just me reading into it, because I don't know how else to look at it. It's almost as if they're laughing because there's nothing to worry about. This is banana paradise. But they're also laughing maybe because now there is nothing to steal. The banana isn't something separate from them. It's almost as if they have integrated the banana into themselves. So that maybe before, considering that Ai is the protagonist of the story, and Mimi and Baby also just don't appear. And, you know, they appear as playable characters, but they don't appear in the instruction manual's plot as protagonists. So maybe there is something in Ai's personality that wasn't integrated, and that therefore could be stolen, right? So that the bananas weren't a part of his self. They were still like external, but at the end they become his. After all, Banana Island is a place he learns about from his dreams. So it almost seems as if it is a dream place, as I said in the first video, right? That it is a place that exists in Ai's imagination in some way, and also is, you know, now has become externalized. So that in receiving this dream from the Grand Monkey, he is diving deep into his self. And that's why, you know, it's like a gospel. It's a good news because there is now nothing to lose. It doesn't really matter if the temple collapses around them, because the temple walls are bananas. Like, the temple walls are made out of the stuff that they're trying to protect. So I think something like that is happening. And therefore I have a feeling that it has something to do with the fact that Ai is the male monkey. Several reasons that I would try to offer some evidence for.